So everything has been pretty positive so far on this channel, for the most part. Thanks to all of you who've tuned in, and especially to those that commented and interacted in the comment section. But I think it's time to stir things up, so here are my style and fashion hot takes. But seriously, this episode might rub some people the wrong way, but please do keep in mind that these are just my own thoughts and opinions, and in no way, shape, or form I'm trying to push them as gospel. We all have our own thoughts and opinions regarding style and fashion, and being able to form your own thoughts and opinions regarding specific pieces or trends is what helps keep this community and subculture stay invigorated and vibrant. Anyways, let's get started. Hot take number 1. Nobody looks good wearing a bomber jacket. Not even Ryan Gosling from the movie Drive could make a bomber jacket look good. I don't like how it looks. I don't like how it feels, especially when it's made out of a polyester shell. I hate how it sounds when you're walking around with it. I don't like how it looks unzipped. I hate it even more if you zip it up all the way. So it's just a no-go item for me. If there was one version of this jacket I would consider, it would have to be a true vintage leather one that an actual pilot wore. Otherwise, it's just a no-go item for me. If there was one person that could make this look good, it would have to be Red One from Bioman. Bioman! And if you know, you know. Hot take number 2. Chelsea boots are disgusting. I'm sorry, but that's just how I feel. I don't like how it's combining an elastic part with like suede or leather material. Something about that combination just doesn't look good to me. When I see this area right here on a fit, like say when the pants get pulled up and I see this elastic part, it just ruins the whole look for me. I'm sorry, but that's just how I feel. When I think about it, it's kind of like when I was taught going to school regarding typefaces, that you should never put a stroke around a typeface because it ruins the integrity of the typeface or font, if you will. That's just kind of like how I feel about this. The elastic part just ruins the whole integrity of the design and silhouette of the boot for me. An alternative that I would propose somebody could pick up besides a Chelsea boot would be something like a Jodhpur boot. It almost looks the same, like almost the same silhouette, but without this disgusting part right here. So I'm not even gonna mention who makes this boot because this is not a sponsored video, but just look up Jodhpur boots. But which looks better? This one. You might be thinking, why do I have a pair? Well, circumstances kind of called for me to just pick up a pair of shoes that I could use for an event. But I've only used this twice and it's never going to be used by me again. So this is going to a donation pile. Hot take number 3. I don't care much for polo shirts. I think the whole aesthetic, the whole look just kind of looks weird to me. It's like a combination of a dress shirt and a t-shirt. It's almost like a t-shirt trying to fit in a more dressier setting or occasion. It's just not a look that I'm vibing with. Maybe it's me having lived in the DC metro area for too long, and this is a typical look for like a government contractor. Not that there's anything wrong with government contractors, but maybe I just got tired of seeing that sort of fit for years and years, day in and day out. And I could understand why people wear this around the office because they want to look presentable and put together while still feeling comfortable. Maybe they bounce around and they walk around to different offices. But if it was me and I have to go into a workplace or an office, I would rather just go and wear an actual comfortable dress shirt than a polo shirt. Hot take number 4. And this might not actually be a hot take because I think a lot of people share this opinion as well, but Tabi style shoes, I just can't with these shoes. They make you look like a Ninja Turtle. And I'm a big Ninja Turtle fan. I'm a big Donatello fan when I was young, but these shoes, I just can't with these shoes. I think I'd rather wear a Chelsea boot than a Tabi style shoe. Sorry. Hot take number 5. And this is not for a particular item or trend, but something that people say. When people say they don't care about style or fashion, that's just BS to me. Because unless you're from a war-torn country, you're homeless, or you're in a dire situation, unless you look like Bart Simpson wearing an onion sack, you care about fashion and how you style yourself. You might not care about designer brands, but unless you're grabbing random items from the rack, random sizes, and not picking colors, then you still care about how you style and present yourself to others. I don't know, it might be semantics. I think when people say they don't care about fashion or style, I think they meant something like, high fashion. But for me, I consider it as anything that you use to put yourself together. It doesn't matter if you look like you're into high fashion or workwear or like a rock star or say like a rock climber. Anything that you use and wear is still part of your personal style and fashion. Now for this last one, this actually might not be a hot take because I think pretty much everybody would agree with this, and that is no matter how great your fit is, you still won't look good with bad posture. It doesn't matter if your whole fit is consisting of expensive designer brands. Even if you got the proportions right, you're following the rule of thirds, a bad posture could still impact your style negatively. Quick example here, this is the disheveled look that I used for the thumbnail, but even with this, as you can see, just changing my posture already kind of makes this horrible getup halfway decent. I go to the gym pretty regularly, so I do a lot of push exercises, and what I'm at risk at is developing rounded shoulders, and having rounded shoulders could eventually lead to bad posture. So I try to do a lot of opposing exercises as well, like a face pull, but I'm not a fitness YouTuber, so please do look at other creators for better advice on how to correct or maintain a good posture. One of them comes in mind is somebody like Athlean X, who I've followed for years now. He's a good place to start. But yeah, if you have a bad posture, please do find ways to correct and maintain a good one. Just to wrap things up, again, these are just my own thoughts and opinions, and I'm not trying to push it or impose it upon anybody. If there's anything that I value the most is this: wear whatever the heck you want. Don't let anybody else tell you any differently or make you feel bad about wearing them, especially us content creators. If you feel good about wearing them, wear them. Maybe you don't even feel necessarily comfortable wearing them because sometimes we wear things that are not necessarily comfortable, but yet we feel great wearing them. So do whatever the heck you want. What are your fashion hot takes? Maybe it's about us, fashion YouTubers. Use the comment section down below if you want to vent. Anyways, if you found this video helpful, please do leave it a like or unlike it. Doesn't matter to me. Engagement is engagement. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.